Friend Keith, he always says people are experiencing two pain points right now. One is physical and the other is financial. And boy, isn't that the truth. He says if we could find a way to take care of these two pain points, would you be interested?
At OLIABO, quality is our first priority.
We're going to raise the bar. I am thoroughly convinced that this fall, this company is about to leave a dent in this industry that will be felt for many, many years.
When my brother Gordon approached me about this idea of OLIABO, olive tree-derived products, of course, olive extracts from the fruit itself, olive leaf extracts, olive oil itself, which is so powerful. I didn't realize to what extent it was until we really started diving into this idea of OLIABO.
This is the real thing that you're supposed to be using for the Mediterranean diet, which everyone keeps talking about.
OLIABO represents a revolution in multiple industries: skincare, nutritional supplementation, and direct selling.
It represents good from a health and wellness perspective. It represents good from a business perspective. It represents good from human beings just being around human beings. And that's something that we've sadly lost a bit in society, and we do that really well, that community aspect of things. I like to refer to it as human touch marketing. Humans caring enough about another human that they introduce a product, they introduce a business opportunity.
The opportunity lies in filling that gap of awareness. We want you to experience the product. We want you to have your own stories. We want you to get educated yourselves so that you can understand the incredible things going on in the world with olives and olive oil and that we're bringing to market through OLIABO, so that you can then go share that with others.
And we become part of something bigger than ourselves. And I learned that from an early age, from the health and wellness perspective and from the business perspective. And I'm grateful for that upbringing. And I'm here to say that in direct sales, we bring stuff to market that's never been brought to market before. We educate the masses on something.
Take that, marry it with a love of direct selling. You can kind of feel it, like something is happening. I'm very proud of that. I think if we take this little clip right here, this video, and we flash forward 1 year from now, we're going to look back and say, well, that prediction was delivered on in spades. And people are like, what is going to make OLIABO different?
Why olives? Why olive oil? Right? They've been around for thousands of years. Let me tell you about the awareness gap. Olives and olive oil, it's good for you. It's part of a healthy diet. The last 10 to 20 years, modern scientific studies and technological and manufacturing processes have been able to identify that olive tree-derived products, not just olive oil, but olive tree-derived products, including specialized olive leaf extract and olive pulp extract, have incredible health benefits that we had no concept of.
I was so intrigued and on board because of that Italian upbringing. We saw the power of extra virgin olive oil.
Color, smell, taste, where it was picked, when it was picked.
Extra virgin olive oil, we use the highest quality extracts from the leaf, the highest quality extracts from the fruit, and we're bringing to market the greatest quality products with OLIABO.
In any kind of a fast-moving startup, and OLIABO is a fast-moving startup, the tracking of commissions and the stability of the software is critical. And it's my commitment to you that the software, that the commission tracking will be stable and will be secure so that you can rely on that.
I'm kind of the numbers guy here, and my job is to help figure out how we can create value in a new company. I'm the guy behind the scenes who pays attention to all of those obscure words. We talk about depreciation, we talk about amortization, we talk about corporate governance and compliance. And you guys selling a product don't want to know anything about that. Honestly, neither do I. But I'm kind of an expert in those categories. What's awesome about this is I have Kent Wood here with us as well, and he's going to help me do that.
As CFO at OLIABO, you can have confidence that as you build your business, the rewards are going to come exactly as they should, when they should. We have implemented guardrails to protect not only the company, but the most important component of our business, field leaders.
We on our side at corporate want to help you out in the field do all that you can to be able to build your businesses. This is a 50-50 partnership. If you're not successful, we're not successful. and OLIABO as an entire whole is not successful. So that means I'm going to be doing everything I can to give you the greatest success that you can have.
An important part of my dual role as president and CIO is ensuring that the data and information that we're collecting into OLIABO, your information, your data, is secure and safe.
So one of the things that I really loved about the entertainment industry, I also find to be highly relevant here. We would take a product and we'd see it from its start and we would make a movie. Companies are no different than that. Companies have a life cycle. And what I'm excited about is that I'm here at the beginning of this, seeing the vision of what is to become. I look back on my history and I say, wait a minute, I was there at the startup of DreamWorks. You guys know DreamWorks. I was there when it was an idea and people were talking about breathing life into that idea, and look what it became. That's what we're doing here at OLIABO.
For those of you that know Gordon Moore, you can imagine how incredibly entertaining it is to work with him and to see the way that his vision and his brain brings these incredible creations to life. He manifests, he pulls out of the ether amazing creative concepts and he puts them down into the digital world and into video and into these just amazing works of creative art. An important part of my role is to take that content so that you can then have it as tools to share, to educate, and because it's just really fun and incredible content to watch.
And in the end, that's what a company's all about. It's about the relationships that we create. So when Gordon asked me to be part of this, I said, absolutely, I'm in. How can I help?
If you've spent time in the health and nutrition industry or in the direct selling industry, I think there's an appreciation of this company that will be far beyond the average. There will be people that come into OLIABO that maybe have never had experience in direct selling or nutritional supplements or skincare, and they will think that this is the standard. I'm very proud of that. We say the olive standard. This is very important because this is our heritage. There is part of this story that is extremely authentic, and it is an homage to my wonderful mother that passed away several years ago. This is a testament to her authenticity. The other part of it is I had a wonderful, wonderful father that was Canadian, and he raised us and instilled us with the value of interpersonal business relationships. I think that that's going to be felt in spades in this company.
Welcome to OLIABO, the olive standard of health. I find this absolutely fascinating because everybody on the planet has olive oil in their home. They have olive oil in their kitchen cabinet or on the counter someplace. I mean, almost everybody, right? And they're completely unaware. I mean, we're told, that olive oil is good for you, but I never really pay any attention to it because it's just like oil, you know? Okay, oil. Well, guess what? We now know that the hardest thing to see is what is in front of your eyes. This is real extra virgin olive oil. In fact, it's a high polyphenol count extra virgin olive oil. This is the first cold press of the olives, and it is packed full of something called polyphenols that are very, very powerful.
Daisy.
If you just came on, hit mute. Mute, you guys. Mute out. Okay.
Estoy aquí en el meeting, por favor, no.
All right, hang on. I'll mute. I'll mute again. There. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. So, interesting. And so this opportunity lies within that gap, the gap of being unaware. Everybody around the world, except for in some areas, like in the Mediterranean, they're aware that it makes a difference, that the quality of the olive oil makes a difference and the potency of it makes a difference. The rest of the world is not aware of this. And this is where our opportunity lies, because what we're going to do is we're going to educate the planet on high phenolic extra virgin olive oil. We're going to educate the world on polyphenols that are found in the first press, and we're going to change people's lives. We're going to disrupt an entire industry. So, inside of this first press of this extra virgin olive oil, there are these polyphenols, and I'm going to mention a few of them here. One is verbascoside. It helps neutralize free radicals to support brain, microbial, metabolic, vascular, inflammatory, and skin health. Another one is oleocanthal. It's shown to modulate key enzymes in support of joint comfort, a healthy inflammatory response, brain function, and cardiovascular health. And aleuropine, which supports healthy blood sugar, microbial balance, weight management, and cardiovascular function. So, research links high quality extra virgin olive oil to brain health. This study was done in 2016. These are all very recent studies. Extra virgin olive oil is shown to improve cognitive function and reduce beta amyloid accumulation. That is the thing that I did not know about, but I was worried about at the same time, because there are times when I forget things, there's something I need to do. I get halfway there and I'm thinking, where am I going? What am I doing? So this was exciting for me when I saw this. Again, in 2013, cardio support. Extra virgin olive oil is linked to 30% lower risk of cardiovascular events. And then in 2018, digestive health. Extra virgin olive oil supports gut health by promoting microbial balance, reducing oxidative stress, and protecting the intestinal lining. And then in 2005, there was a study on inflammation. High phenolic extra virgin olive oil, high in oleocanthal, works through similar pathways as ibuprofen, supporting a healthy inflammatory response. And then in 2022, longevity and mortality, extra virgin olive oil is associated with an 8 to 9% lower all-cause mortality. So my good friend Charlie Amanecker sent this over to me. What he did was he went to Google Scholar and he typed in olive oil and neuropathy, olive oil and cancer, olive oil and inflammation. And you can do this on any of the AI platforms. You can go to chatgpt.com, type it in, and you just get thousands and thousands of scientific studies on pretty much whatever you put in there. It's pretty amazing. It's wide ranging. And so here's Google Scholar. Olive oil and neuropathy. You can see up there in that little square where I highlighted the page. Olive oil and neuropathy, 25,800 studies. Let me get rid of that for you guys so you don't have to look at that. Olive oil and pain, 366,000 studies. Olive oil and stroke, 163,000 studies. Olive and heart disease, 421,000 studies. Did your doctor tell you about that? Olive and longevity, 89,100 studies. So, interesting. Of course, who would ever think of this? I mean, I would never give it any thought, but in the Mediterranean, the average Italian consumes 14 liters of high quality extra virgin olive oil per year, and the Greeks consume 20 liters per year, and the average American consumes 1 liter of crappy olive oil. What's crappy olive oil? Go to your kitchen cabinet after we're done here, crack open the lid of your olive oil and smell it. Better yet, after you smell it, pour yourself a shot of it and drink it. And then you'll know, okay, then you'll know. Uh, it's amazing to me that nobody really tied all this together until now. So there are three blue zones in the Mediterranean. There's two in Greece and one in Italy. Soon there will be another one in Italy. That's four blue zones. And blue zones are places where people live to be 100 years old. They live to be 100 years old. They're strong. They're not dragging hoses behind them. They're not on a walker. They're not using a cane. And they drink wine. They smoke cigars. They eat pasta. They eat bread. Crazy. So what is this? What is the difference? Could it be that they're consuming lots of high quality extra virgin olive oil? What we've done is we have taken the polyphenols from the fruit itself and from the leaf, and we have created our own proprietary blend called olivectin. This is our premier product. It's called Prima. Prima means first. And there's 4 capsules, 2 gel caps, high in olecanthal and other polyphenols infused with rosemary. Then the one with the green cap is our olivectin, our proprietary blend of olive leaf extract and olive fruit extract. And then our red cap is Rosa, proprietary blend of grapeseed extract and lycopene. Now, I've been taking grapeseed extract for a very, very long time. And this is a very high grade, very, very high grade. They spared no expense in putting this whole thing together. You're getting this grapeseed and you're getting the lycopene. And the lycopene is the outside skin of the tomato. And so you'll have this can in your kitchen or on your kitchen table. And when you get up every morning, you'll get a glass of water. You'll tear open one of these sachets and away you go. You're good for the day. So simple, so convenient. Because if you could imagine, having to pour yourself 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil and then drinking that down, it would be very difficult to get the whole world to experience the life force of the olive tree if that's what they had to do. And so what we've done is we've created something where they're going to get a power pack of the olive tree. It's fortified with much more of the polyphenol than what you would normally get. And it's just simple to take. Our second product that's coming out is our Flex. And our Flex is our joint and muscle ointment. It is made with high phenolic extra virgin olive oil, olivectin, which is our proprietary blend, mangosteen pericarp oil, and squalene. And this is amazing. This product, it's a topical product, of course. So any kind of discomfort, maybe you banged yourself or whatever, any kind of inflammation or discomfort, you just rub that in topically, like maybe 3 or 4 drops, rub it in, and we make no claims, but you will be shocked. Let me just tell you that. You'll be shocked. So then shortly after, so the Flex will be shipping, I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks. And then a few weeks after that, they'll start shipping out the Aviso Lux in our skincare line. It's an anti-aging serum, and it consists of extra virgin olive oil, olivectin, and mangosteen pericarp and seed oils. And Robin thinks that this one, it'll be the biggest seller.
I think it will be.
Yeah, she thinks it's going to be the biggest seller.
We'd love to hear what your experience has been over the past few days. Share a bit about how you've been feeling, what you've noticed, and any changes you've experienced.
Okay, you heard Ray, didn't you? Ray says he'd love to hear from you. So
Unmute him.
Yeah, let me unmute you guys. Let me do that. Maybe we can get a little bit more, oh, a little bit more participation. Let's see. I don't know how to unmute them, Rob. Let's see.
That was funny.
What was funny?
Ray, it was good.
Oh, you never seen that before?
Not with him with that voice, no. Hi. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I sent that to him. He said he laughed so hard. And then he sent it to Gordon, and Gordon was laughing.
So good.
Yeah, it's funny. It actually fits the look. You know, he looks that way, you know, like the old Italian guy.
Yeah, he does.
You guys, we're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited that you're here with us. We're going to have so much fun doing this. We're going to change people's lives, both physically and financially. The stories are unbelievable. And, you know, for some people, it happens quickly. And for others, it takes a little time. But it's amazing. And it doesn't really take much. If you share the product with a few people, your product will actually be paid for. So it's not there's no reason why you can't just be on this. Can you imagine those studies? Just because of the studies alone, I mean, I'm in. I'm just gonna. I'll be consuming this. Uh, Ray called me and he said he's taking 2 packs a day now because Gordon's taking 2 packs now. So, and he really likes it. He said it really made a big difference. So, do we have Carol Bradley? Carol, would you be okay with sharing your testimony if you're there? She may not be able to. Anybody else? Can anybody else share their testimony? I'll share mine a little bit here. So I don't know if you noticed, but when we first started doing this, you might see some white stuff on my nose. That is a kaolin clay that I have. It's mixed with conductive gel. And I would have to put it on my nose. I would have to cake it on pretty thick because my nose was closed all day, every day. I don't know why. It just started doing it like a couple months ago. And I couldn't really taste anything. It was hard to breathe. And so one thing that changed for me when we got the Prima, my nose opened up and my taste came back. I was sitting in the other room and Robin opened a can of cat food to feed the cats. I never smelt that before, ever. Man, I'm like, are you feeding the cats right now? I could smell it. It was like the can was right under my nose. And my all the food, everything tastes wonderful again like it used to.
There I go.
And my knee. Oh, hi, Carol. You're there.
Hi, I couldn't unmute.
Oh, that's okay. Well, uh, so when I'm out and about running around in town, I have to get in and out of the car. I have to be careful. I have to turn my whole body sideways, put both feet down, and then get up. Because if I put one foot out and push out of the car and twist my knee, I'm not good for a month. Like I gotta really go easy on my knees. And when I go up and down stairs, I hobble and hold on to the railing and hobble. And you know, my there's been some other supplements that I've taken that have helped, but not to this extent. The Prima has really. Have you noticed when I get out of the car? I'm not ginger. I'm not as ginger as I was before. It's made a huge difference in my knees. I'm stronger. I'm healthier. Listen, this is somebody. I never learned how to type, so I do pretty good, huh? When I type, she's a fast typer, but I kind of peck around, and Um, I, I don't know what it is, but ever since I started taking the Prima, like I'm a lot faster on the keyboard. I am. You know how the some people, some of you may know, like, where's the G, where's the H, where's the E, and we have to stop and look. I haven't been doing that lately. It's been amazing. Like my brain is working better. It's so, anyways, that's my story so far.
I
Um,
want to have a story. I just got invited by a very lovely friend of mine I just made, and I'm very interested in this whole thing. I have carpal tunnel and
oh,
really bad sciatica. So I'm looking forward to getting a sample pack and see how it would help me.
yeah, well, that's exciting. You're gonna have to keep us up to speed on how things go for you.
I will. I will. I'm looking forward to sharing that
Well,
actually.
well, we're excited that you're here. So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, Carol, can you share? You have a story to share?
I'd love to share my story, Hernan. Thank you. Hi, everybody. So I started taking the Prima when I received it last Tuesday, December 2nd. And when I took it, I wasn't, I was excited, but I didn't know what to expect. And within 30 minutes, I noticed something that I wasn't even thinking about. I have chronic dry eye. I've had it for so long. I thought it was an allergy. I used to take eye drops. I used to use an eye cup to rinse it. It was they'd be very itchy, very gritty. But then it got even worse. They would constantly water. I, especially one eye, it would water. It would land in, the side of my eye. I was constantly dabbing at them, trying not to do it with my fingers, always looking for a tissue. And within 30 minutes, it was like my eyes cleared. I couldn't believe it. It was cooling. They were lubricated, yet they weren't running. So I was very excited. And today is my 10th day, and it's been 10 days
Yay.
that I have not had any problems with my eyes. So I feel really blessed. I
Wow.
also felt I've had stress in my neck, and sometimes I get stress headaches. And I do find that when I take it, immediately the stress dissipates, the headaches go away. I do sometimes get it back at night. I am thinking about taking that second dose at some point, but at this point, I just want to see what the one packet does. I went on vacation to visit my brand new grandchild, and when I was away, I realized I was never hungry. I When I came back, I lost weight. I measured my waist. I was down like over a quarter of an inch around my waist, which is a miracle because no matter what I do, if I'm on a diet, anything, nothing happens. My waist always stays the same. So I'm really excited about seeing where that's going to go. And lastly, I took my blood pressure when I first started. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it was significantly down. Now my husband is on it, and he does not feel anything. He tells me he's my Mr. Negative. But I did take his blood pressure at the same time I took mine when we first started, and his was down also. So I'm just kind of monitoring him. I'm watching him. Because I know once he starts feeling good, he'll let me know. But that's about it. I just I'm really anxious to try the flex, uh, and just share it with everybody. So thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. I think Denise has her hand up. Denise, did you have a a story to share?
Yes. Um, I've been having an ongoing breathing problem where it's been going on for a few years and it's just getting worse, where my diaphragm kind of locks up and I can hardly breathe. And when that happens, I just have to sit down and rest for a while. I can't really do any activity. Well, this first time I took a dose of um, OLIABO, about 20 minutes or half hour later, the whole relaxation of my diaphragm just happened, and I could deep breathe just very easily. And on the second day, um, I was running errands. And, after I had breakfast, I took the Oliabo on the second day. And then I hopped in the car to go to the grocery store. And I was having so much trouble breathing that I was just going to turn around and go home. And then I saw that there was a shopping cart next to my car. So I said, well, I'll just lean on the shopping cart because I really didn't. There was one thing that I really needed. So I thought I can make it in the store and get this one thing and get out again. So on my way to the front of the grocery store, walking, leaning on the cart, and all of a sudden this relaxation came over my diaphragm again. Again, it had been like 20 or 30 minutes after taking Oliabo, and I bopped around the grocery store like a normal person, being able to breathe and everything, and got everything on my list. And as now, this was like a couple weeks ago. So as I have continued to take Oliabo, my diaphragm doesn't seize up anymore. It tightens a little bit, but then it relaxes. So I'm looking forward to maybe nearly in the future where I won't have it happen, tighten up at all. So that's my story.
That's amazing. How long have you had this issue?
It's been ongoing for a few years and getting increasingly worse.
What were the doctors doing for you?
Well, not a lot because the breathing medications that they want to subscribe to me make my heart race, and I have heart conditions and medications that don't agree with that. So
this is
I don't know.
this
It's
is
just
going to
been
be this is big for you then.
yeah, it is. It's really, really big relief. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. And how many days did you say you were on it so far?
Oh, now it's been a couple weeks, I think.
Okay.
And it's just getting better each day, as far as the breathing is concerned.
Wow.
And of course, sleeping seems to be a lot better too. I seem to relax into a deeper sleep than I have in a long time.
Well, thank you so much, Denise. Keep us up to speed on your progress, please, okay?
I will, yes.
So I have to tell you guys, Ray told me that he's sleeping 6 to 7 hours and he normally doesn't do that. And so I was bragging to Ray. I had to one up him. So I told him I'm sleeping for 8 hours. And I told them that yesterday. And then last night I woke up at 2:30 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep. So that's what I get, right? That's what I get. So anybody else have a story they'd like to share before we go? Okay. Well, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you guys. It's a busy time of year. I'll let you know, but I'm going to try to keep the Zoom going, even through the holiday. We'll try to keep it going. I have to look at the calendar, but we'll make it work. Okay. And even if there's just one or two of you on here, we're going to do it anyway. All right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here, taking the time out. Let me tell you, this is really going to help thousands of people because they're going to share. Somebody's going to hear this, share it with one person. They'll share it with three. They'll share it, and 12 will get a hold of it. Then 50 will get a hold of it, and you're going to change lives by sharing your story. It's huge. It makes all the difference in the world. So thank you for being here. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Carol. Uh, Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Robin, for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Does Robin have a story to share?
Not yet, I don't.
Here, wait, say it
I
again.
have a story, but I'm not going to share it yet. I'm not ready
Looking
to
forward to hearing your story, Robin.
I'm not ready to share it yet. I'm just making sure.
She's got a mark it with a P.
Thanks,
Hernan?
Robin. Thanks,
Yeah.
Robin.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate
Nice
all of you.
talking to you.
Thank you, Hernan.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Hernan.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Misty.
Yeah, no problems. Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Take care.
You guys too.
All right.
Bye now.
Hernan.
Let us know how you're doing once you get on the product.
Absolutely. I will.
Okay, guys. We'll see you all later.
Bye.
Brennan.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Thank you. This was
Bye-bye.
fantastic.
Thanks, Donna.